The other thing she would do, and again, is only from what other people told me, is she would come over to the UK and do retreats. So she'd do like a, I don't know, yoga thing or a gong bath thing, all of these bullshit kind of treatments and therapy, which is wholly unscientific and totally indulgent. And that's what she would do. Nothing intellectual. God, you never see it at the Hay Festival. My goodness. Surprised if she could even read. And that is basically everything I would not want from my business. Someone who doesn't actually travel around the world, flounces around, flirts with other people's husbands who are like 30 years younger than her, and generally has nothing meaningful to say. That is exactly the type of human being I would want nothing to do with. And in fact, I have had nothing to do with this person ever in my whole life. These are the people I avoid in my life. Why would I want to be like them? God, look how lonely and miserable they are. And they're not even good at business. They get scammed the whole time. Can you imagine? They're phoning people up and saying, they're just, they're just idiots. They're absolute idiots. They have no style. They probably think London is about London buses. Are they freaking stupid? I said freaking, I don't mean to. They clearly haven't even traveled around London or the UK. They know nothing about the world. They're born idiots and they're gonna die as idiots. In fact, she'd probably call people who read and go to the Hay Festival, which is basically a hub for politicians and pop stars and journalists and actors and film directors. Everyone should know this. It's like the Davos for icons. I think I spoke to one of the Beatles there. It's one of those places. They all meet up there for a chit chat around the fire in Wales, and and then they can. Good for them. And they talk about books and activism, and it's indulgent in other ways, of course. Only the elite can do this. I bet she calls people like that lesbians, because she wouldn't do it herself, because she doesn't read. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, these are the kind of people I avoid in my life. Absolutely avoid. I met people like that. I meet for a few seconds, now and again. Ideally, never again.